traditionally we would not have to deal with too closely up front. But it is a circa £10 million project. And what's interesting about that is that the technology that was used to build this project involved most of the authoring tools. And of course, coming back to my comment to you earlier on, if you use different authoring tools and you continue that process using those authoring tools all the way through the design capture, invariably you end up with different methods and different workarounds to be able to manage the data within each of those tools. And the big advantage of a database type environment is that you can feed those objects, which are now, to use the phrase Ian used, data light, into a common platform so that everybody can work in a consistent way. So ordinarily in today's market, pulling all of those tools together would be something of a concern for those people who don't have access to some of the key tools. Fundamentally, in that process though, we sat down and determined, and you I'm sure won't be able to read that, but the point is all of those M&E assets were needed to be managed in BIM, and the reason they needed to be managed was because of the eventual handover with the client. We had a whole series of architectural and structural information that was needed to be managed as well, and sometimes that might be for commercial purposes with the contractor, or sometimes it might be for the eventual operation of the building, or for sorting out the BREEAM rating, but all part of the attributes that need to be managed. And trying to decide what needed to be managed in BIM also led us to the things that that sometimes get duplicated, things that might be specified at the beginning of the job and then essentially a refinement of that specification happening